Hello everybody out there, my name is MARCARIB from the city of Shenzhen, China. I am a Mexican and this is my first ever raw vegan video vlog. I've done some other videos, but those videos aren't really dedicated for this vegan lifestyle. I've just finished a dragon fruit and these are available here because I live in the south of China and the south of it is near, Thailand and Vietnam, and those countries aren't that far, so we have these things available. I will also have a Thai coconut every day for like $1. Yeah, that's cheap and that good. And I would like to eat dragon fruit as a dinner because the fruit isn't acid and it's sweet and it just gets the balls going for the next day, gets rid of things inside my body. I am 27 years old and this year becoming 28. Oh my god. Do I look like it? Perhaps yes, perhaps no. I don't know. The thing is, I have been following this kind of diet and lifestyle for, it's gonna be 1 year. Maybe in 2-3 weeks, it's gonna be 1 year that I've made the decision. How I made the decision, why I became a raw vegan. One of those days I was in China and we have Chinese New Year here and the shops and everything will be closed and I was not going back to my country for holidays, so I was at home watching about doing smoothies videos. I think, yeah, it was like how to make this and that kind of smoothie and just clicking in videos, like perhaps the way you are looking at my video now, just clicking from video to video. I found these raw vegans around, and the more I researched it and the more facts I saw, I was more convinced that this diet will be just perfect for me, because I was already not eating bread and not that much rice, but I was eating cheese and yogurt. Those two were my really weak challenges. However, I decided to give it a try because I'll be like in holidays for 2 weeks and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna detox myself for the next 2 weeks. And I went directly to supermarket. I came back my home with all this bunch of raw fruits and vegetables and I was just ready to go. So the next day was like, okay, it's awesome, yeah, you are just preparing your stuff and so on and so forth. As the time went by, day by day, I was feeling more and more anxious. That time it was winter time and seriously it is not easy at all to start on winter, but you can get it going if you want to. My biggest challenge was that I was really craving on cheese badly. After a week I was like, okay, tomato and cheese or some salad, which however, whatever it was, I would just wanted cheese. But I overcame it because I didn't try cheese and I didn't eat yogurt and I kept going. My deal was 2 weeks as a raw vegan to detox myself, and 2 weeks went to 3 weeks and then I was like, okay, I'm near a month, okay, let's do a month. And after a month, it was almost February when, yeah, I was invited to go to Thailand, spend romantically some Valentine's over there. And when I wore my bikini, I stared at the mirror and was like, wow, this is just other me, Since I was like in China wearing so many clothes because it was winter, I didn't realize that I have lost so many weight. And at that time, I saw myself and I weighed myself and I had almost lost 8 kilo in like maybe 2 months. Less than 2 months. That's a lot. Or maybe 5 kilo. It was almost 8 kilo. I think it was 7. So I was really impressed and that kept me going. I did it for health reasons, not to lose weight, and I also did it because my face had a lot of acne and I had been fighting for that acne like 2 years or almost 3 years in China and I couldn't get rid of it. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get rid of it totally with the diet. Before the diet, I had gone through a Chinese medicine treatment for face, and it was fantastic. It was the only thing that saved my skin and leave it like it is now. But I was pretty sure that it could come back again, and that's why I wanted just like clear, crystal clear skin. And I read so many videos about many raw vegans that went through this and they cleared the skin, and they were showing so many facts about it. So I gave this a try because I wanted to really detox my body in order for these toxins to not come back and mess up with my skin. And so I did. And I think since then my skin is just so much greater. I think these camera pixels aren't that good to see my skin. It's not like that, but it's just very, very clear, and it's just been one wonderful year. Apart from that, lastly, I lost like almost 10 kilo. Let's keep it 8 kilo because sometimes I want less. Like almost 8 to 10 kilo without increasing my exercise routine. I do some yoga from time to time. Nowadays I'm going like 3 to 5 times to yoga, and I do a lot of walking. I walk through markets in China. My hobby is to record videos about the life in China, and I am not the kind of person that will sit hours and hours and not do exercise, because we live in China. It's like needed that you will get down and walk a block or two a day at least. So I was doing a lot of exercise before 2 years, and I was trying to lose weight, and nothing will happen. Like my waist wouldn't reduce, or I was maybe just gaining muscle, and I just nothing without with my size reducing or whatsoever, which was the case this year when I tried the raw vegan. I lost like, wow, sizes, seriously. I was having maybe a 7, and I lost so much weight that now I could keep myself in a 0. Can you imagine that? And I was seriously not doing because of losing weight. I didn't consider myself I was fat, but then I realized that maybe I was when I lost all that weight. However, there have been difficulties on this lifestyle. One of the hardest things is the social aspect, and this involves my family, my friends, and it involved the boyfriend. Because at the moment I am single, but I was going out with one man, and before I became raw vegan I was with him, and I was not, yeah, so we would go out together and eat. But once I became, then everything just became so complex, and I became this crazy freak about everything, wanted to be vegan, and not him to be thinking otherwise. And I guess part of that messed my relationship. So don't become a freak. Try to understand that they haven't had the kind of information that you have had, that you have read, that you have watched on these videos. And maybe just try to be the example and just let them do whatever they want to do. I'm talking about boyfriends, friends, girlfriends, and family. Just be the example, like they say, just be the change that you want to see in the world. And that's what I'm trying to do in China, which is a big, huge, enormous challenge. Because it's just a massacre down the streets. It's just super hard task to be a vegan or a raw vegan in China, or even a vegetarian. But I'm trying to make it happen with the people around me. I'm trying to share the thoughts, I'm trying to share the experience, and also the learning about why is it that this is better than what they think. Oh, sorry. And it is not easy to change one's mentality. They have been thinking like this for the last 5,000 years of their lives. They have a super millenarium culture. So you cannot just arrive and tell them whatever it is that they're doing is wrong, because it's not right. Little by little, maybe some will understand and some will not, because some will just stay believing that whatever their ancestors were doing, it was right, and they will just keep doing it forever. And I cannot judge them. Before, I was really hard on judging that. I was like, oh, Chinese, how can they ever do this and that? How can they eat like these kind of things alive? But then I realized, like, I was in Mexico. I came here, and it was myself who discovered this raw vegan or these animal rights things. Well, I didn't discover them, but I was like watching video after video and reading story after story, and so I got all this knowledge for myself, and all these people around, they don't have this knowledge, and maybe they are not even interested in that, and they just keep doing the things that people around them is doing, and without thinking. It's not like they want it that way. So many people haven't really given it a thought, because this 2014 I saved one turtle. I bought one turtle in the street, and I went to release it on a lake, and there were these two Chinese who filmed me. I'll upload the video. And they were like, wow, we are so touched by what you have done. I can't believe that we Chinese, maybe none of our friends will ever do this, because you pay this money for that turtle. I pay around $60 for that turtle, and then just let it go. So they were touched by my compassion, and lastly they told me, we want to become like you, we want to be like you, we want to have a heart like yours. And so it gave me the reason and the motivation to just keep going, because it might be one person or two, but then they will flourish around, and they will invite other persons to be alike. And that is why I am still in China. No, there are so many things. There is this other girl as well, like saying she'll never buy anything made in China, she will never come to China even if I will give her free ticket. And that's nonsense. She's like, Chinese eat live animals, Chinese do all these leather products and these furs things, but it's not all of them, and we cannot judge that broad, like, oh, Chinese like everyone. It's like Mexicans drink a lot. I don't drink alcohol for like 10 years. It's been so long. Even before I was not raw vegan, I didn't drink alcohol. I spent the 5 years of my university without getting drunk at any time. The last time I got drunk, it was when I was 16. I'm 27 now. So we cannot judge like Mexicans do this, or Russians do that, or Chinese do this. Yeah, in general they do that, but there are exemptions, and not because of that we have to criticize the whole population of a country, right? So I have been seeing that if you let them understand what it is that you think, and that it is that you're experiencing, and that you are improving in your life, they will want to give it a try, because they are so new for this of globalization and like meeting new people. So please don't judge that hard. And if you have any advice and suggestion and whatever it is that you want, please let me know. I am so willing to spread the word here in China. Actually, I started a little blog. I have just posted like 2 posts in Chinese, yes, because I have to write in Chinese for them to read it. And I was thinking, if there is anyone that would like to share their recipes or their posts or their pictures through my blog, I would be really honored, and it would be my pleasure to translate for you whatever it is that you want to publish. And that could be like the little window to China. And this is more for like altruism, to help them realize what it is that it's better for all of us. And that is it. I just want to help however we can help together. I know that there is so much more to do, and yeah, time is limited and the planet is being consumed and everything. So here I am. Thanks a lot for watching and for listening to me, and hopefully I will be uploading some more videos about myself, my experience, and China life, as well as some new China vegetables and ways of eating and all. Oh, my hair is a little messy, sorry. And if you want, if you can, and if you like it, subscribe. I will be honored. Also share, give a like, and any question that you have, leave a comment. I'll try to answer, and perhaps I can answer in a next video your questions. Thanks a lot. Mwah. Kiss you. Bye.